Greetings, YouTubers. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay, bringing it to you on a Sunday. It's Soupy Sunday. I've fixed a little bit of soup here for my critters. I call it a soup. Let me see if I could figure this out. I have in here some brine shrimp, frozen brine shrimp, some powdered New Life Spectrum, and some garlic powder. So I let that sit in tank water for a good long while, and it becomes a little soupy mixture. And then I take the eyedropper, and let me see if I could do this while doing the camera. And with the eyedropper, release that into the tank. And they just love it. So anyway, the update on the fish, the threadfin rainbow fish are doing really well. They are coloring up and beginning to do their little flash dance, so that makes me really happy that they're doing well. And you know, already I think I have 3 and 3. I think I have 3 boys and 3 girls. And there's like a gang of 3 that are very flashy, and they spar a lot. And one of them looks like he might have, like, I don't know, a scratch on his lip or something. His lip looks a little discolored, so that worries me a little bit. But other than that, these guys are looking pretty darn good. Let me put some more soup in there, what I call soup. Go. They're still, the threadfins are still really small, and their mouths are just, threadfins have small mouths to begin with, so it's really difficult to feed these guys. So that's also why I crush New Life Spectrum or flake food. I'm doing the Colbo Aquatics flake food, and they seem to be doing well, and like I said, coloring up. So I have some questions for you guys, and I know I've been bugging Different 7 is what he goes by on the YouTube channel. He seems to know a little bit about lights, but I'm just having problems with the lights. These lights, like I said before on one of my previous videos, they're 6500K CFL bulbs, and yeah, you know, they burned the water lettuce a bit. The water lettuce looks singed, probably from the light. Also, I have this issue. Now, you know, all you lighting people, you guys can probably help me. I'm really asking for some advice here. This timer, I have it, you know, I did my little jerry rig thing, trying to get all the lights, the 2 CFL lights, and then the hood for the 5.5. I'm trying to get them all together on the same timer, and all of them on the same schedule, the same light schedule. But alas, this timer is not responding to this. Now, when I have it switched to, you know, the untimed, where it's just switched to current, all the lights come on if I do have it on manual. But if I have it timed, nothing comes on. So, you know, you guys probably have had experience with you know, doing that type of thing, hooking up several lights to a single timer. Tips, tricks, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I mean, again, I'll give you guys a look at that, like the setup that I have. But yeah, it's not working. But when I have it on manual, there is current, there is electricity running through it, and that's not a problem. So my light cycle is off. I'm you know, keeping this thing on for like 12 hours a day with no siesta, no rest period. So it's like I leave for work, turn on the lights just before I leave, and then I come home, and then I turn off the lights shortly thereafter. And that, like I said, that's at least a 12-hour photo period. and yeah, it's burning some plants, some of the floating plants. So I'm a little worried about that. Also, what's my distance? Like, I am really confused. I am really confused as to how far does one keep lights away from the water surface. I'm really confused about that. Don't know exactly if these are fine where they are, or if they are too close to the water surface. And mind you, I do have like all of these floating plants, so that does diffuse the light a bit. You know, the egg crate also diffuses the light a little bit. So, you know, come on, you know, you gurus out there, you know, share some of your wisdom with me, because I really want to learn. And I think this is like one of the last hurdles that I have to cross in my, you know, hobby as a beginner, as a true beginner. I think this is the last big hurdle that I have to cross before I start moving into a little bit of the, you know, just the beginning of an intermediate level, I think. And you know, correct me on that, please. You know, I'm not big-headed and conceited or anything like that, but I think I know what I'm doing now as far as the very beginner stuff. You know, nitrogen cycle and things like that, and acclimating fish and so on and so forth. And I know a little bit about plants now. Just, you know, I think I'm getting there. And thanks to you guys. You know, this is your tank. This is the YouTube community tank. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for your support. I continue feeding these guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying your Memorial Day weekend. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay. Peace and love. Be well all.